Good afternoon, LHS. I'm Sadie Eisenhower.
And I'm Kirsten Messner. Today is Friday, September 30th, 2016.
Now here is weatherman Leonard Jimenez with a report of the 3-day forecast.
Hello, LHS. I'm WLHS reporter Leonard Jimenez. And here we are with today, tomorrow, and Sunday's forecast. During the day, it'll be cloudy with a high of 59 degrees, and at night, it'll go back down to a cool 57. There will be a 50% chance of rain. For tomorrow, we're starting off October with a possible scattered thunderstorm. During the day, the temperature will be a high of 62, and at night, it'll go back down to a high of 60. For Sunday, during the day, the sky will be cloudy and the temperature will be a high of 73 degrees and drop to a 58 at night. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Letnad.
Seniors, please remember to turn in your graduation projects promptly.
Project hours and paperwork are due by November 1st.
All seniors and juniors are permitted to obtain a pass in advance from the counseling office for upcoming college admissions. You must have your teacher's permission. The dates and times are posted on Schoology.
For some of us, college is approaching very soon. The Future Broadcasting crew captured a great video of how Lebanon High School has contributed to them wanting to further their education.
High school is a place where students begin to learn their interests and where they want to go in their lives. With this being the case, many are unsure about what they plan to do after they graduate. You could go directly into the workforce, or you could continue to further your education and attend college. For those who are already sure about what they plan to do, we ask what steps they are taking now to prepare them for their path.
Have any idea what you plan to do after you get out of high school?
I plan on going to CTC and maybe becoming a nurse or something like that.
How do you think the high school helps people get to where they want to go after high school?
I saw on Schoology they had scholarship plans or something like that, and to give $6,000 to help us out. And it's a big help.
What do you plan to do after you graduate high school?
What I plan on doing after high school, I plan on becoming a professional dancer, or being a teacher, or even just going into the military.
How do you think the school helps you get there?
How it helps is just giving me the right tools for the future, the guidance from the teachers and the guidance counselors, and just the help from the teachers.
What do you plan to do after you graduate from high school?
I plan to go right into college and major journalism and try and do my best to graduate from there.
How do you feel that the staff in Lebanon High School are helping you reach that goal?
The staff are helping me because they're making me understand more subjects and helping me understand the concepts and topics of each class I'm taking.
What do you plan on doing after you graduate high school?
I plan on going to Hack for Business.
And how do you think the high school is helping you get there?
I took a business class with Miss Haytos. There was also other classes that I could have taken. I think Business 2, and then stuff with FIG also teaches business. I have another business class this year, and I think that's how the school helped me prepare.
The best thing that teachers can do to prepare students for college is to teach them how to work and think independently, how to manage their time, and how to really kind of be able to figure things out on their own.
How do you help the students that don't plan on going to college after high school?
I think students who don't plan on to college need to have a clear goal of what they want to do. I don't think college is for everyone, but if you don't want to go to a four-year school, then what is it that you want to do? Are you looking at the military? Are you looking at a particular career? If you are, have you thought about going to the CTC? I think the idea of I'm not going to do anything after high school is a mistake. So if I talk to a student who says college isn't for me, then the conversation is definitely going to go to, okay, well, what is for you after high school?
For the best information about colleges, the guidance office has the most insight and answers to any questions that one may have.
How does the school help students who wish to go to college after high school?
Well, we talk to all of our students about post-secondary planning. And when we talk to the students about college, we refer to it as 2-year school, 4-year school, technical school, any kind of training after high school, we refer to that. We have lessons that we do through the Naviance program. but also through our individual sessions that counselors have with students. So we're constantly trying to plant the idea in their head, what are you going to do when you graduate high school?
How many scholarships does the school offer for students who wish to go to college?
I would say that are just exclusive to Lebanon High School students. There are, I'd say about 25 just Lebanon High School. So for example, you have the Loudermilk Scholarship last year that 4 students were awarded $6,000 each. You have the Alumni Scholarship that gives 4 students between $10,000 and $6,000. You have the John and Mildred Beatty Scholarship that gives 13 students $1,000 each. I've only named 3 out of the 25. So that's just Lebanon High School scholarships.
How does the school emphasize the availability of this scholarship so students know what steps to take to find them and apply for them?
First thing to do is talk to your counselor, because all that information, we have all of that information for you. Secondly is right here. Now the scholarships aren't posted yet, but this area right here is for scholarships. So you don't have to run around and search for Lebanon High School scholarships. They'll all be full here. Not only Lebanon High School scholarships, but also Lebanon County, Pennsylvania scholarships. As soon as we get them, we post them here. Also, we post them on Schoology. I know you guys get 1,000 messages on Schoology, but that's a very good spot to get them. Also, Lebanon High School Counseling Department Facebook page. So like us on Facebook. I hate saying that, like us on Facebook, but you can get great information that way. Lastly, you have the Cedar Guide. Okay, the Cedar Guide has lots of information about scholarships, about college planning. So if you want to know the difference between the SAT and the ACT, it's here. If you want to know about the AXA Community Scholarship, it's here. If you want to know about common scholarship mistakes, guess what? It's here. It's all right here for you.
Be sure to go to the guidance office to pick up a Cedar Guide for yourself.
We hope that everyone gets the help they need to move on.
On Wednesday was the Fireball Run. It was a very exciting event in which some of us LHS students helped with. Here's a look at how it went down.
On Wednesday, the Fireball Run was held in downtown Lebanon. This competition has people from all over the world travel to compete in scavenger hunts at historical cities across the United States. Here is the director explaining the purpose of this event.
So in Fireball Run, everything in the show is authentic. Nothing is staged. Portions are streamed. The show is a streaming series on Amazon, but portions are streamed live, like this finale. Now remember I said there's a greater cause, right? Everybody? Okay, so we call it the Race to Recover America's Missing Children. All these teams here, every one of them is representing a child missing from their hometown. And you'll see that missing child poster like a decal on the side of their car. Now, what's neat about that is throughout the 2,000-mile journey in 8 destinations, they're distributing missing child posters to raise awareness for that missing child. And so far, since 2007, these folks here have aided in the recovery of 47 missing kids.
We talked to Johnny Bold and asked him where the Fireball Run is headed to next.
We started out Western New York, Western Pennsylvania. Last night we were in Cumberland, Maryland, and today we're here.
All right.
And then and tomorrow we're going to Dutchess County, New York.
Now let's wish these competitors luck as they make their way to the southern portion of New York.
It was a great afternoon.
Let's take a look at a segment we call On This Day in History, brought to you by Mr. Grove's 10th grade U.S. History class.
On September 30th, 1938, the Treaty of Munich was signed. This was a settlement reached by Germany, Great Britain, France, and Italy. This permitted annexation in western Czechoslovakia. This helped to stop the outbreak of war. In 2014, the first case of the Ebola virus was recorded in Dallas. The CDC confirmed the outbreak. The patient was a man who traveled from Liberia. He eventually passed away, failing his 21-day isolation period. In 1950, the first broadcasting for WSM-TV was broadcasted. It was broadcasted for Channel 4 in Nashville, Tennessee. This later became known as NBC. NBC is still broadcasted to this day.
Great job, guys.
Today, the varsity boys football team will be playing away at Warwick at 7 p.m.
Tomorrow, the varsity boys soccer team will be playing at 3 against Solanco.
Come out and support our Cedars in their many games.
As always, if you have any interest in participating in our broadcast, please contact a member of WLHS.
Have a great day, Lebanon High.